guys, it's Steph, and welcome back to my channel, and today is the first day of Wattpad Wednesday, which I'm really excited for. You guys seemed really into this idea of me reviewing fanfiction, and I have quite a bit of people who have submitted things that they want me to read for them, and it's really exciting, and I hope this series turns out cool. Like I said, it'll be every Wednesday. Occasionally it might not be on every Wednesday, because sometimes the end of the month will fall like right there, and I like to do my wrap-ups on the last day or the day right before the last day of the month. So usually the series will be on Wednesdays, but there might be like some occasions where I have to skip a week, so just to let you know. If you're interested in what I'm talking about, you don't know what Wattpad Wednesday is, I'm going to link you to last Friday's video, which I talked about fanfiction versus regular fiction in the icon and description down below. And you can check that out and check out how you can enter your fanfiction for me to review. So first up by Scared Astronaut, we have Lost Boy, which is a Killjoy AU. And if you're not in the fandom bandwagon, Killjoy, basically like MCR, you know, that last era before the end. Currently, this book has 1.1k reads and has 23 parts, and it is a completed fic. They're very short chapters, ranging from about 500 words to 1,000 words. It seems like OCs in this Killjoy universe, I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't read all the comics. They just weren't available to me. So, I don't know, I'm just basing this off of, I think, most of these characters in the book were OCs. But getting back to this, I love Wayward, great character. Let me just say that right off the bat. I saw a comment in there, or it was like an author note or something that said, it was either that or a comment, I don't remember, that said this was a month-long fic, meaning that you wrote it over the course of a month, or like right there in the span of a month. And I think you did pretty good for something uploading, like maybe writing it and then uploading it every day. I've done fics like that, and they're difficult, I feel ya, but I think you did a really good job with it. So let's jump into the book and the characters and everything like that. So your main character is trans, which is awesome, but at the very beginning I feel like it was really rushed and assumed that they were trans. There was an inner monologue of your main character identifying as a guy, but I feel like it just wasn't verbally said to the others before he met them and ended up with a trans pride tattoo. Speaking of his tattoos, I really loved your reasoning behind them. I love that you stopped and explained them. I thought that was really cool. Your other characters are also very trusting fairly quickly. I feel like in this universe, it would take a little bit more investigation or interrogation for them to be so trusting of this strange person who says they don't know who they are because they can't remember anything. It's not a bad thing that they're trusting, but I just feel like with this world, there's a little bit more they'll go into it before they trust them right away. You had minimal spelling and grammar errors, which is awesome. Again, this was like a month-long fic, if I'm assuming right, if I read things right. So the fact that you had very minimal spelling and grammar errors was awesome. I loved your callbacks to the Fab Four, but I feel like your big reveal didn't really go anywhere after the fact. He was there for maybe a chapter or two after, but then he just kind of faded away to the rest of the story. I think pacing was your biggest issue. I get this was written in a very short amount of time, but it just felt really rushed, and that's one of the downfalls of writing things in a short period of time. Believe me, I've been there. But overall, I think you did a really good job. I think you have really good potential to put out something amazing. I would love to see you write more in this universe, and I think your fic did say that there was another story in this universe set around some of the characters. I would love to see more of your work in this universe, because I think you have really good potential to make something amazing in this universe. Also, before we go, let me just tell you, Arthur was the coolest anteater. How dare you disrespect him in your bed? I loved your story, I loved your concept. Like I said, I just felt things were a bit rushed. But, as I also said, that comes with the fact of doing things in a short amount of time, having such short chapters. It's one of the downfalls, but I still think you did a really good job. And if you maybe took longer with these fics and made them a bit longer and add more detail in between things, I think it would have blown this fic out of the waters. If you're interested in checking out Lost Boy for yourself, I will leave a link down in the description below where you can find it on Wattpad. Go show Scared Astronaut some love, because this was a really good fic, and I thought it was really cool. This series is very, very new and very experimental, so thank you, Scared Astronaut, for being my kind of guinea pig with this. But seriously, thank you for trusting me to review your review your fic and tell you what I thought of it. I think you have some really good writing potential, and yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. If you want information about me reviewing your fanfiction, like I said, it'll be linked down in the description below at the top of the description. So last week's video where I talked about fanfiction versus regular fiction. If you're interested in sticking around to see where this story goes, My face is right here. You can subscribe on that icon, or go down there and hit the little bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Woo! Check out another video from my channel right here, and check out another video right here if you want. It's cool if you don't. That's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you have a lovely day / night. I'll see you later.